What's going on, Pastor Smith? I hope you're doing well. Hope your family's doing well. I hope the church is doing well, and people are being blessed by the word you put out. Um, I was going to send a text or try to send this another caption, but I wanted to do a video, and so you can capture, you can get everything that the Lord has given me to give to you. Um, I've been sitting with this for the last few days, and I asked the Lord to share this with you. And as a pastor, this is you probably receive a lot of word, or you receive people that's encouraging you and building you up. But definitely, Lord is urging me to give this word to you. And I hope that the word blesses you and encourages you as you continue to be the shepherd over the house of Discipleship Tabernacle. So I'm not sure if you remember. I'm gonna give you a little background. I know we was on service one Sunday, and I remember you saying that the Lord has led you to talk about the expansion of the church. And I remember you asking the church to pray over the seats that were empty in the church during that time. And we're speaking the church as a whole to expand the church and bring more people into the church to be saved and to work and serve. And I remember that Sunday, and ever since that Sunday, it's every from time to time it sticks with me of the expansion of the church. And that's what led me to the dream the Lord has given me about the expansion. And just to let you know, I know since I've been gone, I went to different commands, and now I'm in a different command now. But the church, that Discipleship Tabernacle, has never left me. I've been to a couple of churches after, and the Lord has kept you on my heart, kept the church on my heart from DT, and I have never forgot that church. I still, even telling my family now to come visit, but church has always been stuck in my heart. And I believe that, saying the Lord is going to expand the Discipleship Tabernacle. He's going to expand. He's going to make it bigger. More people are going to come. You're going to have new campus. So I want to go ahead and jump into the dream. I'm a little nervous because I have not, this is my first time ever giving a word to somebody who's been pastoring for a long time. And I just hope it blesses you. So the dream was, I had the dream 3 or 4 nights ago, and it was basically you were doing what you usually do. You're ministering. You're on the move, doing things for the Lord. And I had a second to speak with you about some stuff that was on my heart in this dream. And I saw your daughter Sydney. She was there, and also your wife. When I started to speak to you in this dream, you were discouraged because of the ministry. You were discouraged of the ministry, and you were having some difficulties on the ministry. And we in this dream it also brought back to where the expansion. And I was telling you about the expansion in regards to training of the usher board and speaking life into building the church and expanding. And we had to purchase more. We had to believe and purchase more chairs and train to set up for and position ourselves to expand and have more people come in. And then in this dream as well, once we started doing that, we saw more people coming. We had more people coming into the Discipleship Tabernacle, and then more people were to expand. And then it got to the point where a new building was needed. We were running out of space because so many people were coming into the church. So with that, the Lord is giving me specific instructions in regards to sowing into this DT. But I was speaking to you about it, and I was talking to your daughter Sydney, and I told her, I know you heard about the wealth transfer, but the wealth transfer is going to be coming soon. And I was speaking to you about this expansion of the building. And after that, the Lord has given me specific instructions in regarding to how to sow, when to sow, and how much to sow, right? It moved forward into a sanctuary, and it gave me a specific picture of, it was a building, but it was outside another building. And this building was like a place where the church gathered to do recreation, or it's like a school. and it had pictures on the wall, and it was designed a certain way, and it was chairs seated inside of this building, and it had your deacons and your elders and other people in the church leadership that was sitting in these chairs. And it was not only older men was sitting there, but also younger men sitting there in these chairs. And I was able to look around and see this building and see it was well designed, and it was big enough to house the church, to do not only, this was a separate building. This wasn't the church building. It wasn't the main sanctuary or the church. It was a separate building outside of that, and it was positioned to hold, events and gatherings and recreational events and whatever you had wanted to design in that building. So after all said and done, this dream shows the expansion of DT. It shows, and after we had this conversation, I saw your encouragement. I saw you was lifted. I saw you was encouraged by the word that was the Lord has given me to give to you. I saw I saw you smiling. I saw you excited. I saw you motivated to expand. So, and all in all, the Lord has showed me a dream to where the church will expand. Heard a word a couple months ago from Apostle, and he said the mega churches, if they're not doing what the Lord has asked them to do, the people will leave those churches and they will go to the smaller churches to be fed and be shepherded over. And I feel like, these churches in these times that are not performing and doing the things the Lord asked them to do, those churches will lose those members and they will come to the church it is doing what the Lord has asked them to do. And I feel like that Discipleship Tabernacle is that church that is going to expand, and the people are going to come to be discipled and to be shepherds and to be able to be molded as the way Lord asked them to be molded. So I'm not going to, I feel like, nervous as I am putting this out, I feel like the Lord is urging me to tell you to be encouraged. To be encouraged, for the expansion will come. That people will come to the church. They will be discipled. They will be shepherded. They will be molded by you as you seek the Lord, as you continue to seek the Lord. And the Lord is going to use you mightily to shepherd many. And they're going to build leadership and build people that are going to come and they're going to assist you in saving souls and discipling people to go and to make more disciples. So if anything you get out this message, I hope that that you're encouraged and that the Lord is going to bring you the expansion that you're preparing, that your mind and your heart, you're seeking people that are going to assist you. They're going to, whether if it's music ministry, usher ministry, however it may go, that they would just like the dream. I saw many men sitting in seats. I saw elders, I saw deacons, I saw young ministers, children ministers. I saw young men and old men sitting in the DT, being able to assist you as you pastor and as you reach out to the community to bring souls in. And far as the financial aspect, the Lord is giving me specific instructions that when time is near, that the Lord will specifically design me to sow into DT, to expand campuses and expand more, have more room and more in buildings for you to have the resources to be able to help people, those in the community and in many areas. And it goes back to that very Sunday where we were speaking about expansion. We were speaking about having those seats filled with souls and people there to be ministered to. And I'll never forget that Sunday, and that mindset has stayed with me since I left for DT. So I hope that even, and it's interesting, even seeing Sydney there, she's going to be able to be involved in this process. Your wife will be able to be involved in this process. Your family will be involved in this process to be able to expand the Discipleship Tabernacle as a campus, not just one building. That you'll have churches, you'll have buildings for to able to do schools. You'll have buildings to do recreation. You'll have buildings for many different things. You'll have campuses on different locations. So I felt the Lord just coming on here, encourage you with this word, that it says a lot. Even for me, when I was at Discipleship Tabernacle, when I was at the church, that I was blessed tremendously. you allowed me to opportunity to serve and be a part of the ministry. And now, and even for me, I wouldn't come on here and waste your time and waste my time to put something out if the Lord didn't give it to me. And then and it was a struggle because I was like, should I tell him this? Should I give him this word? Am I right? In far as this is what you're telling me, So, but the dream was clear and crystal. It was clear. It was vivid, and it was interesting because as I was standing from the church, telling them about what the Lord is doing and how He's going to expand, and I was speaking to you about it. So when the Lord told me, He said, speak to him in the real time, speak to him in the natural now, because in the spirit I was speaking to you, and letting you know the Lord is going to expand DT. So if you're dealing with discouragement, be encouraged because the Lord is going to expand DT. So I just wanted to go on here. I'm not going to be on here long. I'm not going to hold this weight. I know you're busy. I know you're doing many things for the Lord, and I just let you know that you're on my heart. That I believe the Lord is counting you righteous in your heart, and that you're really truly, preaching the gospel and putting out the word, and many people are blessed. So the Lord is going to expand. So I just hope this blesses you. I pray for you. I pray for your family. I pray that you see my heart. I pray that even with this, that you take it to the Lord, and that the Lord will confirm what is being said. And you have always been in my heart. The church has been in my heart. All the members. I know I'm not sure what is going on. I'm not sure how the church is right now. I know I talk to a couple of members from time to time, but I just do pray for the church. I pray for you. I pray for your family, and I pray for DT to expand, and that those will get the gospel in that area and expand worldwide, global, national, and that people will come to be ministered to by you and whoever you choose to lead. So bless you. Thank you for what you've done. I do not forget what you have done for me in that season. I'm thankful. I tell the Lord, I'm thankful for what you've done and allowing me to be a part of, even in the midst of all that was going on in my life during that time. But I do not forget what you have done for me. And I just continue to pray that many others will see what you have done for me in regards to their lives. So I hope this bless you. I love you. I'll continue to pray for you. And if you do get this message, please confirm with the Lord. But I know the Lord has given me this to tell you. So be blessed. Love you, and talk to you soon.